What's up, everybody, and this is Danny with another case review video, but this one's a little bit different because if you're looking for any kind of a flip cover or a wallet case for the Samsung Galaxy S4, I'm going to go ahead and round them up. There's so many, and these are all made by SPIGEN SGP, so let's go ahead and get into it now. The first case I'm going to look into is the Ultra Flip case, and this one retails for $34.99, and this is a pretty just straightforward flip case cover. And it is made of this cloth type material that's on the outside. It's not leather. And if you prefer this kind of synthetic type of feeling, then this will be the case for you. For I know not everybody likes leather, but there's also a place where you can use this as a wallet. There's a little bit of a slip right there where you can put a driver's license or a credit card or something, debit card. So that's a pretty neat feature in this case. So I do like the feeling of the case. I do like the feeling of the material too. It does not feel cheap, so don't worry about that. For it's not leather, but it does feel good, and all the cutouts are there. The speaker, the USB, everything works pretty well, and it is a little bit thicker, so I think that the protection is going to be pretty good. But let's take a look at the Ultra Flip View case. And this one retails for $5 more at $39.99, and the installation's also a breeze on this, but it also comes with that cool little bit of a view where it shows you your time, your date, and your notifications right there that everybody loves from the Samsung covers, the S View covers made by Samsung. And it functions just like that, and it functions very well. And the feeling of the case on the back is exactly the same as the Ultra Flip. And I just, for $5 more, you do get that little bit of extra functionality. So I think it's worth it. And it should give you pretty good protection for it's fairly thick. And let me compare them to the official Samsung cases now. So here are the genuine Samsung cases here versus the Spigen cases, and the Spigen cases cost less than the Samsung counterparts. And if you look at it, the Samsung version looks fairly thin compared to the Spigen versions here, and I think that the Spigen versions will give you a little bit more protection. For you can see that back cover of the Samsung is also glossy versus this different material that's on the back, which I prefer the Spigen back compared to the glossy Samsung back. And now the Samsung one does replace your back battery cover, so it becomes a part of the phone, where on the Spigen version though, it's very easy to remove the phone out of there without taking your entire back battery cover off. And there is the official case installed versus the case there on the left. So it is thinner, the original case, but I think you'll get better protection from your Spigen one. So it functions exactly the same as the original Samsung ones do with better protection. I'd probably go with this one. And of course, you can answer phone calls through these little view covers. When you get a phone call, you just swipe right there to answer the phone. So let's take a look at some more wallet cases and also take a look at this Cremona View, and these are all available on Spigen.com. So the first one we're going to look at is the Cremona View, and that is $29.99, and this one's more of a pouch. For some people like a pouch instead of an actual case itself, and this one is genuine leather. So this one, easy install here, a self-explanatory, just push it right into the pouch. No problems there at all. It's a pretty good fit as well. And it also has that little view screen on the front. So that also gives you that functionality, and with nice leather. All these are available in some different colors. And even though that the power button is not cut out right there on the side, you can push it and you can also get to that notification, or you can push that little cutout or that little indentation for the power button there or the home button, and you'll have no problems there accessing that little view screen. And now it is a pretty tight fit, kind of hard to take out, but when you do take it out, it does unlock your screen for you. So when you push it back in, it goes right into that clock, and when you pull it out, it awakens your device. So pretty neat there. The only problem that I had here is that sometimes when you're pulling it out, you're going to hit the volume buttons, because the volume buttons are right there and it's a pretty tight fit. But I'd rather it be a tight fit than a loose fit on this case. So if you're a fan of pouch cases, then this might be the case for you. So let's go ahead and move on to the Slim Wallet case. And this is faux leather. This is not real leather. And this retails for $34.99. And this has that same type of feeling as the other cases did that are not leather, the Ultra Flip. And this is also a wallet case as well. And it does feel good on the outside here. So let's go ahead and install this thing. And I'm going to show you a little flaw with this case. When you close this case, it just doesn't fit very well on there. It's very loose on there, so I'm not sure about, because the other cases really don't do this, so I'm not sure about this case because I just don't like the way it functions. Of course, there's no magnet here at all on this. None of the S4 covers do, but it's just way too loose on the front. What I suggest is spending $5 extra and getting this Slim Wallet S case. And this one has genuine leather and it feels great. I mean, this is probably the best feeling flip cover case that I have held so far for the Samsung Galaxy S4. And it's a beautiful finish and it is available in different colors. But this one has all the functionality of the prior case. It does have that wallet function right there. And it pretty much has the same internal case. So let's go ahead and install this thing. And it fits in there without problems at all. And this time, if you close this, you can see that there is not a problem. There's no wiggling or any kind of craziness like that last case. So I definitely recommend this case over the prior, and it feels really good in the hand. I think this, for business people, they're really going to love this case. Or if you're a fan of leather cases, then definitely go for this case. For it's only $5 more. That's just a no-brainer. But this thing has a little secret, and this is what made me fall in love with this case, is that it does have kickstand functionality. So the S4 has a beautiful 5-inch 1080p display, and this is the best way to enjoy it. You have a little variation in angle. You can kind of change the angle a little bit in between, but it looks best at this angle, I think. But it's pretty sturdy on there, and you can see that it just basically hinges off in the back. And they have made cases like this prior to. I used to have one for the Galaxy Note 2, and it worked really well. And I found that this case functions perfectly, and when you're touching the screen, it doesn't fold. It's pretty sturdy on there, so if you're doing touch input, don't worry about that. And I use this to watch YouTube all the time. And this is definitely my favorite case out of the entire bunch. So saving the best for last for sure. So definitely recommend this case. $39.99. I would pick it up, especially if you're a fan of the kickstand functionality. So subscribe to my channel today, please, and give me a thumbs up, for that helps me a lot. I thought I would just make one large video to wrap all these up, because there's so many of these cases offered by SPIGEN. So let me know what you think and subscribe today. And please follow me on Twitter at SuperScientific. And I will see you guys in the next video.